See who's being called a flat-out liar on Beverly Hills.
And who's sending hundreds of texts to Dorinda Medley.
Virtual reality. Hi, I'm Evan.
And I'm Caroline, Page Six's reality TV reporter and Housewives superfan.
And we have a lot to discuss this week, Caroline. There was a lot going on this episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but I want to kick it off with Miss Erika Jayne.
I know, these new antidepressants are really killing it.
Talking about the secret to her happiness is a combination of Lexapro and sex. And honestly, I might need to try that. It sounds like a great combo.
I'm not mad about it. Hey, someone's got to say it eventually.
Yeah, well, I love how all the girls are kind of picking up on this new Erika. It might be the Lexapro and sex, but I also think that it's people coming for Sutton. I truly think that Erika is so jazzed that the focus isn't on her and all her legal woes and all that, and she is just digging into this fight between Sutton and Crystal.
You know, with the whole Crystal situation, I can't help but wonder why don't we have this footage? I mean, bravo, play it back like they always do. So it's hard for me because I love the Crystal Sutton feud, but I also love their friendship so much.
First of all, Kyle Richards, she's been on 250 episodes of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and she just does not give an F anymore. So she was on Watch What Happens Live. She said that Crystal flat out lied.
Crystal said last week on this show that there's something more that wasn't said than the jacuzzi thing. Excuse me?
She flat out lied. Kyle's an OG. She's a pro at this. So if Kyle's calling your bluff, you can only really stand tall for a little bit longer before you're going to get shot down.
Well, the girls are fighting in the 90210, and the girls are also fighting in the Berkshires, Caroline. We have season 2 of The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip coming up. The OG of the OC, the Queen of Orange County, Vicki Gunvalson, has come pretty viciously for Bluestone Manor. Have you spoken to Vicki since this has all started?
No, but I've gotten hundreds of texts from her, but I don't really respond.
Can you give us a sense of what she's writing in these texts or what she said in the voicemail?
Knock it off.
Oh, so she's not apologizing.
That my home was gifted to me.
We have two major stars in this game, and they're just going at it. And a lot of the times with these feuds, they're a little boring or what have you, but this is a 2-week feud at least, and it hasn't even aired yet. What are they going to talk about in person?
So Dorinda had a lot to say about Vicki when she was chatting with me, but so did Brandi Glanville. Brandi told me that the reason why she thinks Vicki was so hard to get along with while filming Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip was because it came right after Vicki broke up with Steve Lodge, and she straight up called her a bitch.
She just came in being a bitch, and we didn't know why.
But then Brandi, what she said to me was stay home. Maybe Vicki should have stayed home.
It is true though, the timing is seriously such a bummer. I mean, Vicki not only went through a horrible breakup, but it was also in the public eye, and they were both so public about it, told everyone everything basically.
Well, Dorinda was telling me that she thought maybe there was a power struggle at play here. Vicki thinks she is the queen of Housewives because she is the OG of the OC, the franchise that started it all. Meanwhile, she has to shoot this show on Bluestone Manor, which is Dorinda's turf. So Dorinda thought that maybe she just couldn't let Dorinda be the queen of the castle. So among those hundreds and hundreds of texts that Vicki sent Dorinda, none of them were an apology, but Dorinda told me that she is willing to apologize potentially to her frenemy Ramona Singer at Teresa Giudice's wedding later this year. So both women got the invite, I think with a bunch of other housewives, but my eyes will definitely be on Dorinda and Ramona's interactions because they have not spoken in a really long time. And when I last talked to Dorinda a few months ago, she didn't really seem interested in repairing the friendship. So it's interesting that now she's willing to kind of move past it. It might be because Roni Legacy is in the works now. She wants to get things going before cameras pick up again. But either way, I am all here for it. What are your thoughts on their fractured friendship? Do you like to see them apart? Because that could also be some good drama on Roni Legacy, or do you want to see them kind of mend fences?
I mean, I think they are the perfect classic frenemy. Like, Dorinda will call Ramona out and be like, you're being ridiculous, but Ramona will continue to do it. And it's just the best dynamic ever. So whenever they actually like argue and like actually like don't make up, it definitely makes me sad. And I am just dying to see how this, you know, supposed apology or reunion goes down at Teresa's wedding. I mean, talk about needing Andy and a camera, like, please.
So what do you guys think? Do you want to see Dorinda and Ramona make up before Roni Legacy begins?
And who are you dying to have on Roni Legacy? Let us know in the comments below.